commas.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. Maybe. Oh, he's adopted. That's why.
Do I have to fix
I'm
the
looking for.
one?
I'm looking for his actual son. Oh. Maximilian J. Pegasus, adopted father. He has an older twin. Adopted. Bro, this is an extra adopted. Oh my god.
Alright, let's see if this is working.
Complex treatment. Oh! Yeah. He thinks Yuki killed Pegasus.
Bro, that would be the perfect thing to do. We could do a Terraria hardcore stream.
Explain to me why you would run something like that. Bro plays Wicked Avatar? He makes me sick. He's like me for real. I love how you can just like search up their whole deck.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, there's like absolutely nothing stopping you from just like Googling their whole deck. Man, Pegasus had kids. Oh my god.
Wrong button.
Oh my goodness. Pegasus had a lot of kids. I mean, 4 of them were adopted, but still.
You know, I don't trust this guy.
So glad you gave that guy our only escape shuttle.
I mean,
Huh?
Shit, Isaac. Those things
What?
you killed. Their
Okay.
biomass is pulled down in the cargo bay. It's
Alright,
combined
back to me
itself.
Googling Yu-Gi-Oh characters.
Well, it's something huge, and the marker's embedded right in the middle. How the hell do we do this?
I've got the insurer's cargo crates. We can move half the damn mining gear. Whatever's down there wants to wrestle for the marker.
Oh, this is the guy that plays Arcana Knight Joker? Are you kidding me? He plays the Slifer deck? I'm actually surprised, Devin, that you don't own a Slifer deck just off principle.
I mean, I own a Slifer card, but not a Slifer deck.
It just surprises me you don't have a Slifer deck. I mean, it would just be a bunch of the Knight cards that Yugi has, but still.
Emergency. Internal hull breaches detected.
Jeez, Pegasus got problems. Jeez. Oh my goodness, I didn't know this.
Huh?
Pegasus is still technically alive in the manga.
Huh?
Bro was so evil, he stuck to the Millennium Eye. He pulled a Bakura. A lot of people don't know the Millennium Eye is evil, but Pegasus is just like... I guess he's so evil in the manga, he just sticks to the eye. Which is weird, because Yugi kept it in a duffel bag for like a year and a half. Bro spied on Yugi for years. If that ain't the creepiest thing.
It's Pegasus. Are we surprised?
No, not really. But wait, that means... Because in the movie, Kaiba unearths all of the Millennium items to look for the puzzle. Doesn't that mean he just dug up Pegasus? That's awful. I'm so glad they kept him alive in the anime. I mean, I wish he stopped playing tunes, but I don't think he ever will. I mean, he did have one of the most busted cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. Relinquished!
All personnel proceed to your designated
Is that still busted or no?
It's disgusting. I'm just gonna say this right now. I beat... You don't know what this means, but maybe your weird fans will. I beat a tier 0 tier limits deck with Relinquished. Which means I beat it the best deck in the meta just because I just ate their card.
Oh!
And there's nothing they can do because they have to hit me multiple times to kill me with Relinquish, and I can have 3 copies of it,
master security.
plus it's 2 separate fusions, and it's Link variant.
I think I have the Link version in my Red Eyes deck, don't I?
I have the Link version physically.
Huh.
Because, let's just say, it pulls me out of every pickle. Because people keep putting it in Anima Zone. If you put a card in Anima Zone, that means you put it above a Link Zone. Meaning, it's gonna get stolen. I run Sacred Beast, so I have like a bunch of level 1 monsters, so I can just sacrifice them for Relinquished, whatever.
Ah.
What's even better is I can just get, if I put a normal monster in my deck, I can get, there's a specific fusion, not specific fusion, a specific ritual card that will get a normal card out of my deck, send it to the trash, I get to summon Relinquish for free. And if that normal monster just so happens to be a Gemini monster with a secondary effect, that just, you know, affects itself in the grave. Relinquish is just disgusting. We're gonna leave it there. It's just not fair.
I see.
Ritual is like the most hated Yu-Gi-Oh! Mechanic. But some of them are just disgusting. Like, I've been running a deck called Libromancer. I swear the main characters are gay. And it's just free rituals. Like, I get to freely summon something. And the only time I have to use the ritual card associated is whenever I feel like making it unkillable.
I see.
It also banishes ritual monsters from the grave to give itself 300 attack. Every attack done on the field. It's pretty alright. But if you do have Relinquished in your Red Eyes deck, it's probably because of the egg.
Ah, that would make sense.
Yeah, it's probably just to lick away the egg to special summon Red Eyes. Which is what I used to do for my Blue Eyes deck. Because I had a Blue Eyes deck, I get it, I'm Kaiba, don't call Jared, don't tell him. But I am in fact Seto Kaiba.
782 is misaligned. Retrieval may be delayed.
I mean... Am I though? I have a Yugi Moto deck.
Maximum weight load exceeded. Warning. Cable stress is beyond safe operating limit.
Like,
Alfred?
that's my favorite card, Magic Karibo. What?
You know how you said you would do a coin flip for remake Intergrade?
Yes.
Will you watch it if I play through both that and Crisis Core on the hardest difficulty I can?
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's awful. You did this to yourself.
I've already played through both. That's the only reason I'm willing to do it.
You disgust me.
Unfortunately, it won't be New Game Plus though, so I'll be fucked.
Also, I don't know if you want this or not, considering, but I do own Immortal Phoenix Gearfried, the Iron Knight, which is a very Joey Wheeler card, and I know you're obsessed with him. Now I'm gonna ask you a question here, and I need your answer because people give me different ones every other day.
Okay, ask away.
What is Joey Wheeler's ace card?
I would say either Flaming Magician or fucking Red Eyes.
Flaming Magician.
Or, Flaming Swordsman. I'm fucking retarded.
I actually thought there was a Flaming Magician for a second. I'm like, wait a second, which card's that?
I mean, there probably is.
I'm googling it. Because now you're making me think there is.
We were just talking about Dark Magician a bit ago, so for some reason that's what popped into my fucking head.
Access bridge is obstructing transfer.
But I would say either Flaming Swordsman or, Red Eyes.
Okay.
What would you say it is?
Well, I'd either say Time Wizard or Red Eyes.
I completely forgot about Time Wizard.
A lot of people do, which is why I always love bringing it up. Because he has, like... I was about to say he has a Red Eyes deck, but he definitely doesn't. He just has a bunch of random cards thrown together.
I don't remember him using fucking, Time Wizard since he used it to create the, 1,000-year-old dragon.
And, he uses Time Wizard every time he's about to lose. Also, so there is no Flaming Magician, there is a Blast Magician,
I see.
which is a fire spellcaster. That's it. That's all it is. It has some sort of effect. I can't read it. But my first thought when you said flaming anything was I thought you were talking about Flame Manipulator, which is a spellcaster he has in his deck.
Oh.
Which, let me just explain to you, is awful. This is trash. I don't know why he owns this card.
It's Joey.
It's a 3-star fire spellcaster, and it is a normal monster with 900 attack and 1,000 defense. It is god awful. I have seen trash that does better.
I started mashing F like a fucking idiot.
Oh, that's in the chat. But you'd be surprised how many people are like Flame Swordsman when he can't even summon it anymore. You gotta think about that. He can't summon Flame Swordsman.
Why? Because they fucking fixed the rules?
And he doesn't have... I don't think he has one of the cards. Because you need, I think it's, what is it, Legendary Swordsman? Makio or something?
I think he has the Legendary Swordsman, doesn't he?
No, you're thinking of Gearfried.
Ow. I know that shit's obstructing transfer. Let me get to it, filthy fucking baby.
Oh, he does have this card. He just never plays it.
Access bridge is obstructing transfer.
Okay, yeah, so he does have it. He just plays it once at like the beginning of the anime, and that's it. And now it has been relegated to a speed duel card. Also, Judgment of the Pharaoh, an amazing card. I guarantee you've never heard of this, but it's great. Pay half your life points, select and activate an appropriate effect which can be applied. If Yujo Friendship is in the graveyard, until the end of the next turn, your opponent cannot normal summon, set, flip summon, or special summon a monster.
Oh.
Or activate any effects, and because they're all negated. If Unity is in the graveyard, until the end of this turn, negate the effect of all spell and trap cards on your opponent's side of the field. Your opponent cannot activate, set, or set spell and trap cards. And it is a normal trap, so it is searchable. So you just pay half your life points, and you can set this up at the start of the game. And for like 2 turns straight, your opponent can't do anything. Because you can recycle it.
Your flight path goes by airlock 19. I can get there from the computer core.
A pickup? Yes, we'll be there.
Can you make it to the airlock alone?
I don't know why they make things like this.
Huh?
I'm just gonna run for it.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Just be making like increasingly strange cards.
Yes.
Like my favorite card, Blue Flame Swordsman. He's just blue.
Emergency.
But you know how they take like anime characters and make like the anime exclusive cards into like actual cohesive decks nowadays?
Yeah.
The only person they can't do that for is Tristan.
I forgot he existed.
Tristan didn't have a single good card in his deck. He had not a single
That's
good
terrible.
card. His favorite card was for the longest time considered one of the weakest next to Karibo.
Bro, Karibo OP.
It is nowadays. It was awful. But his whole deck requires getting out one fusion monster, and it just swaps itself out for another version of itself. That's all it does. It's like the whole point of his deck.
That's terrible.
He's like an actual horrible duelist.
Like, worse than Joey.
You know, he's trash. He's worse than Taya.
Oh.
Taya could win, easily.
Oh, she
Taya
hasn't
no
lost.
gifts.
She hasn't lost?
Serenity, Joey's sister, who played the game once in her life, could beat Tristan.
She could probably beat him while still blind, let's be real.
She basically did. Tristan sucks. I don't think he's ever won a single duel he's been in.
If I'm being honest, I'm just trying to find a store to see if I can afford a suit upgrade.
Like, in the anime, Tristan only duels once, and he loses because he's a simp.
I believe that.
He was simping for his best friend's sister, and then just almost dies. And gets turned into a robot monkey for like 3 episodes straight.
I remember that.
It was amazing.
He was more of a monkey than Joey is.
Well, let me explain to you his best card, his ace monster, the one he goes to in every situation, right? Is called Cyber Commander, a
Oh.
level 2 Dark Machine monster with 750 attack, 700 defense. It's not even part of an archetype. Like, you cannot play this with other cards, it would do nothing. Like, the only other person in the anime that played Cyber Commander was a homeless dude in chains.
Did you find it in the trash?
No, it was always his.
That's terrible.
It really is, man. Tristan just doesn't deserve life at this point.
Danger. Containment fields approaching maximum capacity.
Oh, I can't wait for this to come out in English. Ooh.
So why does it bother you so much that this is the one game that stresses me out?
Because it's really not that stressful and you're overthinking everything.
Because of the other shit that I play,
Yes.
which doesn't
It should be
stress me
simple.
out.
He just teleported.
He did.
This should be light work for you.
He used Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Shadow Clone Juice. So I was watching a YouTuber the other day. Don't remember his name, but he was very funny. And he proposed an amazing idea. What if Yugimoto used all of the Millennium items?
He would explode.
He's the only person that could use them all, though, but he just doesn't.
you serious?
Anybody that holds the puzzle holds the power to wield any other Millennium item. They just don't because the puzzle makes you a genius and you realize it's a bad idea.
Oh.
Because the only item you would need is the eye. The Millennium Eye is the strongest of the Millennium items. The only downside is you have to be like semi-evil for it to work. Or else it just kills you.
So you wouldn't be able to use it?
No. He'd be able to use it.
How?
Specifically because of Yami.
Oh. Except isn't that just because of the
They share a mind thing now, so.
Oh.
Yugi is now half good, half pure evil. Because Yami was not the good guy at the beginning.
I'm aware.
Yugi had to make him the good guy. Yami would kill everybody in his path if he had a choice.
This is the last suit upgrade, right?
It actually might be.
I think it was level 5.
It might be. But just think about the amount of power he'd have in his hands if he just used the Millennium items. I mean, like, the rod and, like, the scale would be useless, but everything else would be, like, phenomenal. Think about Bakura's ring for a second. Your opponent, because this is the example the guy gave. Your opponent lays down 2 random cards. You just like, Millennium Ring, point out the most dangerous one. It'll point at it, you pop it. There's nothing they can do about it.
I feel like if he were to use all of the Millennium items, Atem would take over.
It's possible. But it'd just be like hilarious. Like, and the only drawback to using all the items with the puzzle is you'd have to give up an eye for the Millennium Eye.
Yeah.
That's about it. That's literally like the only downside. And it's the strongest item. I mean, the Millennium Scale is basically useless. Oh, I think you have another upgrade.
I noticed. I feel like it's New Game Plus, though.
It might be, but I'm not 100%.
However, if I got it, I would have just enough to be able to afford it.
Yeah. But it's probably not going to give it to you until like the last mission in the game.
And watch it be like free, or I had to find it.
Yeah. That'd be fun. That'd be kind of funny. But people get the ideas of the Millennium items like all mixed up nowadays because Bakura messes everything up.
Of course he does.
Filthy Bakura. So people are like, "Oh, the puzzle gives you the ability to draw cards when you're in danger." No.
That's just Yugi
just-
being bullshit.
He can draw whatever card he wants whenever he feels like it.
Are you watching
It
the stream?
also, yes.
Okay.
Kendra, we're out of time.
He's not there.
He's not there. You're hallucinating. It just does nothing. It just like the scale does nothing. Because essentially all it does is like, are you telling the truth or not? And they don't have to answer you. So just nothing. The rod only makes shadow puppet slaves, but they suck. Like they're all awful at everything. You remember the dude that, I don't know, gave Yugi Slifer because he sucked at the game?
Oh, yeah. Because Yugi learned all he had to do was make him constantly fucking draw.
But imagine you were given... Yugi beat Exodia, then he beat Slifer. And it's all just because these puppets suck at their job. Like, you had one job, and that was draw the last piece of Exodia. You were cheating the whole game, and you still couldn't do it. What's even worse is he let Yugi cheat. Like, he let it happen. So you probably don't remember how Yugi won, but do you know how he beat the Exodia Rare Hunter? He used Light Force Sword during the draw phase, which you can't do, to just perfectly get rid of an Exodia piece in the guy's hand. Just perfectly.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Like, because you can just do that. And then he, like, card destruction and all that nonsense to, like, get rid of every Exodia card. But that's not the point. He like, straight up just cheated. And the cheater just let it happen.
It's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Show. Of course it did.
It's the same in the manga.
Your point?
Bro just be cheating. Joey's the best duelist. Prove me wrong.
What's next? You're gonna say that you're gonna tell me, oh, Kaiba was cheating? Of course he was fucking cheating.
Kaiba was super cheating.
Kaiba was cheating more than Pegasus.
Yeah, Kaiba was cheating in front of Pegasus.
Your colleagues safely on.
Kaiba was cheating with Pegasus.
Stand by.
Yeah.
He's bringing the
Bro,
shuttle.
Kaiba is straight up cheater, man. We need to do something about him. Second best duelist, nah. He's just a cheater.
He's Brock. He was playing with Pokemon rules.
Must be the damage to the ship.
Now, even the playing card based off of him, when it comes to life, it cheats just as much as him.
What, Kaiba Man? Or Kaiba Man?
Yes. Yeah.
No,
It is as big as a cheater as the actual Kaiba. And nobody says anything about it because it's Kaiba. Like, even in the later animes, they never explain how Kaiba wins every duel. When half the duels he wins, he does it by just straight up cheating.
Or by... He either wins them by cheating or capitalism.
Yeah. Like to bring up Battle City, he duels like some random dude in like the streets, right?
Remember when Yugi won by using his, fucking expired driver's license?
that YouTube video needs more likes, I'm just saying.
That video lives rent-free in my head.
Do you remember the Yu-Gi-Oh video where it's like my loving companion, the Dark Magician? He's always been there in my trying times.
You wanna
And
know?
he just gets married.
You wanna know a video that I know for a fact lives rent-free in both of our heads?
What one is it?
Happy Souls.
Listen, I love Happy Souls. For no reason.
Everyone loves Happy Souls.
There's no reason for me to like Happy Souls. I just do. We're gonna not bring that. All that for a small mid kit. But I love watching like old school shows like Blade and such, and they just be cheating every 5 seconds.
Pokemon.
I'm just gonna evolve in the middle of battle because that's how things work.
Digimon be like.
Digimon has an excuse. These kids are running for their lives.
It does. Its other excuse is the fact of that's just how they work.
Yeah, but Pokemon is like, oh no, my ground type is losing to the flying. Let me just evolve it real quick. What? What was that show? I think it was like X and Y when he did that.
I didn't finish X and Y.
It was when he was fighting like the flying type gym leader. She was like, there's no way your group of ground type Pokemon could ever beat me. And then one of them just randomly evolves halfway through and they can't touch it. But like the very next episode, he gets like whipped to the floor like nothing happened.
That sounds like Pokemon.
It's amazing. Ah, yes. The Pikachu that can fight a god loses to level 5 Snivy. Oh my god. I just love jelly donuts. I think they cheat more in Pokemon than they do Yu-Gi-Oh.
Nonsense. They just have more plot armor in Pokemon than they do Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, but think about this. Ash taught Trico Bullet Seed by spitting bullets and breaking like a whole tree.
Touche.
And then he decides to pick up a whole tree and throw it like 20 feet in an ocean. Because he can just do that.
So is it just me, or is this marker really fucking small?
I mean, it's not one of the bigger ones, but hey. Pretty average size.
I feel like I only think it's small because I started with 3.
Oh yeah, the big boy marker. I don't like that sound. That was a bad sound.
Where do you propose this battery goes?
I don't think you really need the battery.
There's gonna
Oh,
be...
follow the wire. Follow the wire. It's red.
Right here!
It's like follow the wire. It's not blue. That's the only thing I could realize. It's not blue. It's not right. Yeah.
There's
Oh,
another
man.
one. Unless...
Wait, you have to interact with it.
I realized. There's something behind me. Filthy baby!
Eat my belly. So I wanted to bring up like the whole work story, but I'm gonna bring up a different one. So my coworker, who is like technically my boss, brought up how he could defend every Disney villain,
I believe it.
and he started off with like Jafar.
I... never mind.
So besides the whole attempted murder and mind control of the Sultan, his excuse was he did become the Sultan. So everything that happened to him was treason.
Okay, valid enough.
That was like his whole big thing. And he said like the only one he couldn't defend was the villain from the first Wreck-It Ralph.
I forgot Wreck-It Ralph existed.
That was like his big thing. Cause he was like, list somebody I can't defend. I was like the villain from Wreck-It Ralph. Cause he broke into a different game, kidnapped the princess, brain controlled the entire console and everything around it.
What was his excuse for the stepmother from, Cinderella?
She didn't do anything. According to him, it counts as grounding. But if my mom grounded me like that, we'd be throwing hands.
I'm more than well aware.
But that was like his whole... He did bring her up. And I brought up like the whole Snow White thing. So, I need your opinion on this, because I'm about to Google it, because now I really want to know. Are they above you? Or below you? Something's hitting you.
I know, but I can't tell where from.
It's because the marker. It's fuzzing up everything. It's a baby! But they told me that the queen from Snow White was a stepmother. Which I didn't think was true.
I didn't think
No.
so.
Now, I'm about to Google it. Because I could have sworn that that was like her actual mother. And that was like the whole problem.
There it is.
The safeties are still on. I need to restore gravity before we can load it.
Hurry.
Oh, hey, look, another battery.
In the very first edition of the fairy tale, by the Brothers Grimm, the evil queen is Snow White's biological mother. And this was changed to make it its evil stepmother. Okay, so I was wrong.
You were half right.
I was half right. It was originally in the first edition in 1812. But they changed it since to make the evil stepmother.
Quickly.
Go open the hatch for him.
Okay, why are all stepmothers evil? Why did Pinocchio hang himself? And why was Peter Pan eating children?
For Pinocchio, it was because the author fucking hated Pinocchio.
You know what? I don't like you. Hang yourself.
He's gonna betray us, isn't he?
Nope, I think he just got shot.
Who the fuck?
I think this was the dude from the beginning. Is he
No,
still alive?
he died. Maybe it was the doc. No, the doctor died.
Oh, he's dead.
Sorry, Isaac.
Oh, she betrayed you.
I couldn't trust him with the marker.
Kendra, what are you doing?
When my
Oh,
department sent
she
me
betrayed
here,
you, bro.
even if the Valor couldn't help me out like I wanted.
Department? Who are you?
I work for EarthGov, cleaning up a very, very old mess. I told you and Hammond that Aegis 7 was off limits. The planet was one big government experiment. The marker, this divine artifact, it was built by human hands.
Yep. That's wrong. I played 3.
I was gonna say.
After it was planted here a few hundred years ago. Even Kind didn't pick up on that. They found the first marker in some crater on Earth. That one. That was real. Alien.
The markers are just bad. I don't know why everybody wants to mess with the markers.
Our people
So,
studied it and
is this one a man-made one?
marker.
Yes.
Okay, is that why it's so small?
Needed somewhere to test it.
Yes.
Just
They wanted a control, so they made
Okay.
one smaller. But the planet they stuck it on got a little attached.
I thought the old reports were just hysteria. Until I saw what I saw.
See me.
They sealed off the whole system, buried the records nice and clean. Until CEC got greedy. Those idiots.
Should we get the DLC for 3 before playing through 2?
With the old research
No.
team left behind.
so we've got
Or will that be
Yeah,
for
but-
New Game Plus?
Damn it,
That'll be
we
for
have
New
to
Game
reach
Plus.
the marker. If anyone else stumbles across Aegis 7,
It was disappeared once.
Which DLC is it that we have to get for 3?
I've seen how the marker
I
fits with your head.
do not know. Let me check.
It must be contained.
This way 3. I have 16 hours on this game. It took us 16 hours to beat it, give or
For what
take.
it's worth. We made a great team.
Well then.
You'll find another way. to be
Awakened.
sure. I mean,
Okay.
you're one hell of an engineer.
your experiment
Yeah.
Daniels!
I don't understand why people want to mess with the markers so bad.
Because they're stupid.
I guess it was like, we're gonna harness the power of the mark. What power exactly? What is it giving you?
I forgot you existed.
Oh, the most useless character.
In the flight control.
Where were you when everybody was getting shot?
Come up here now. There's still a way out for us, but we don't have much time.
I don't like you. She is so useless.
I know.
See, Isaac, I'm so glad you do better in the future. Get somebody better in your life. Is that mean to say?
No, it's true.
Yeah, you're right.
I feel like
Like, oh,
hardcore Dead Space 1 fans would hate us for saying that Ellie's better than Nicole.
They can be mad. What does Nicole do? Oh, I'm gonna press a few buttons once.
Shields approaching maximum capacity.
Twice if you do New Game Plus.
It's just does like nothing. Oh my goodness, my entire spaceship is on fire. Let me just, I don't, talk to my husband for 10 minutes about nothing.
Are they even married?
Yeah, they're married.
Okay.
Surprised they're not divorced, considering all the fighting they had before this. But the second the world's
Holy
about to
shit,
end, they
she's
wanna be
alive.
buddy-buddy. This
I
is
know.
not the first time you've seen her.
I thought every other time it was a fucking video.
Tried to find you.
No.
Oh.
Except for like the one freaked out time when it was just like a
You cleared the way.
video on loop.
Always count.
And the time where it was the doctor.
Daniel screwed
That was the video.
Ah.
Couldn't have known.
You went to turn it off, but it was the doctor instead.
She left us to die.
There's still hope.
No, there's not still hope. Stop lying to this man.
I mean, there's still hope for him, bitch.
Are you just gonna sacrifice her to the ship?
I just don't know what to do.
Yes.
Yes.
Look me in the eyes.
I don't think that's possible.
Don't look at me with that tone of voice, ma'am.
Don't look at me with that tone of voice. Nani? I'm gonna use that when I go into work tomorrow.
Just don't look at me with that tone.
My coworkers are gonna say something snarky and be like, "Don't look at me with that tone of voice." I'll report you.
Don't sniff me with that tone.
That's awful. I need this to be used in actual conversation. I'd pay somebody to just walk up and
You're
say
going
that
to
somebody.
clip this just to make it a YouTube short.
Yes. I should.
Yes, just don't look at me
I'm
with
gonna-
that tone of voice.
I'm gonna take the audio and move it like right in front of a part where you're getting attacked.
You know what I just realized? Wasn't Dead Space 1 when I was supposed to start using the... What was it? Audacity?
Recalling shots
Oh,
of UNT
yeah, it doesn't matter.
I was gonna say I haven't been.
I haven't either, I'm gonna be honest.
procedures.
Damn it, Isaac. You don't know what you're doing.
I know someone's gonna answer for this.
Fucking kidding me. Shit.
Warning. Escape
Uh,
pod launch
See,
detected.
Nicole, I don't think this was a good idea.
09.
Can I cause the escape pod to detonate from here?
We lost her.
Doesn't matter.
They
She can't escape her fate.
they wasn't like exploding. They did something else to it. I don't remember. I think they tried like crashing it.
Ah. Oops.
Punched Nicole. You just punched Nicole and the world said no. She's so useless. She's like, we can stop them. Just you have to press the button and run around and do all the work.
Ishimura's finished. If we get on that shuttle, there's no going back.
Leave no regrets.
Oh wait, did he return the ship?
I'll reprogram the shuttle with our flight path at Aegis 7.
Hmm?
Did he return the ship?
I'm pretty sure he just crashed it into the hallway and she like escaped with an escape pod.
Huh.
But see, now is the thing where you can go pretty much anywhere you want if you left something behind. The second you get on that ship, you don't go back to this one. Unless New Game Plus.
I see.
So if there's something you want to do, you do it now.
What is there to do? Side quests?
I guess, yeah. Or some unexplored things or something. I don't remember.
Got it. Off to chapter 12 I go.
Row Raggy.
Why did I rotate my gun? There's shit behind me.
Just a couple.
You know something I just remembered?
What?
I deal burn damage.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yes, you do.
Bitch didn't drop anything. There we go.
You gotta stomp them.
Have you seen the name of the stream yet?
No.
I'm hoping that this...
Chronicles of Stomp,
Yep,
Stomp
you're right.
Stronger.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Have you realized what each of the fucking names have been?
Yeah, better, faster, stronger, all that.
Yeah. That's why I'm hoping this is the last stream.
Imagine it's not.
I would cry.
Good.
Then it would be Stomp Around the World.
Final stomp.
Never doubted it. I knew you'd come back for me.
Yeah, I wouldn't, Nicole, so be happy Isaac did.
I thought he was going crazy because of the marker.
What do you mean? He is.
Isaac, she's gonna shoot you.
No, I really hope she doesn't. That would be awful.
Why? Because then we can't get a Dead Space 3 remake?
Yes.
Is that really your main reason?
I mean, no, but it's a great reason.
It is. Dead Space 2 remake with multiplayer?
Are you afraid, Isaac?
No.
Am I afraid? Yes, I'm afraid.
Did you get your new editing software or not yet?
It's easy.
I did. I had to re-edit a couple things, but I re-finished the first episode.
Did you upload it or not yet?
No, I haven't uploaded yet. I want to finish the second one before I upload the first one.
So
just in case something goes wrong.
And also so that we have a semi-reasonable uploading schedule.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you're not ready, your uncle must
No, I'm not ready.
The planet is restless.
I'm not ready. I don't have enough ammo. And I don't have any money. Time to activate mod. That is legitimately the only thing I would mod about this game, other than making Isaac look stupid or turning fucking Nicole into Shrek real quick.
There's no way you'd actually turn Nicole into Shrek.
Are you willing to bet money on that?
Are you willing to turn your wife in a video game into Shrek?
Yes.
You're horrible.
That's a Shrek-solent idea.
No, it's not, like, at all.
Shrek would be better than Nicole.
Everything is better than Nicole. I can find a rock outside, it'd be more useful.
I got a rock.
It's not a rock.
It's a boulder. What the fuck? Who was that? Oh.
It's Nicole. Ah, yes. The entire planet is infested with demons. Let me just run around.
You run around. I run around. I love how we both start the joke at the same time.
You're awful. Stealing my jokes from me.
I'm usually the one that makes the joke.
Yes, but I'm the Digimon kid, so... All Digimon-related jokes are mine.
Says who?
The government.
I don't believe in the government.
Down with the government.
You're so
We
fucking
don't
stupid.
need it. We don't need it. What is it? What has the government ever done for me? I don't pay taxes yet. Heck, I'm probably getting fired. I don't think I'll have to pay taxes.
That's terrible.
That's if they. I don't think they can fire me, but it's possible. I don't know. I made somebody really upset. She's over here talking about 14-year-olds having kids. But the whole argument started because I was being a smart aleck, being like, so I'm old enough to have a kid?
Carter,
I'm
help me.
Super old. And she's like, no. Somebody tried to normalize 14-year-old girls having kids, said it'd be weird and impossible for the 18-year-old boy to have a kid.
That is the type of person to be like, if she bleeds, she breeds.
Well, down with the 5-year-olds then.
No!
You do know, like, the youngest person to give birth was like a 5-year-old girl.
I thought it was a
Like
four.
twins,
I
right?
thought it was a 4-year-old in Australia.
It wasn't all. I don't think. It was
I think the girl was raped at 4, gave birth at 5.
That's probably how it was.
This video is getting demonetized for the usage of grape. I feel like that conversation shouldn't be put into the YouTube video. Agree or disagree?
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
But this was somebody who was trying to like explain to me.
Oh yeah, that story
Like-
should definitely be in the video. It's goddamn hilarious.
No, but they were trying to be like, I'm old enough to be your mother, and I'm like, you're really not, because I'm turning 19 in like 2 months.
Alfred, your mom is 10.
Okay. No.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Leap year children aren't real. But she was like, I'm old enough to be your mother. I'm like, you're really not. My mom's turning 40 in like a couple months. And so she decides to bring up like her 20-year-old stepkid. Like, that makes sense. And then she's immediately was like, girls can give birth at the age of 14. It happens. Like, what? Do I need to call DCF?
Sergeant Graham Newman. PSEC evacuation report.
Also, so I googled it. Age 5 years, 7 months, and 21 days.
Right back
I see.
down.
So I was correct about the
Yeah.
yeah.
Gave birth at 5. Had the kid before that.
What the fuck?
I repeat, do not
But it was just weird how she was like really trying to like hammer in the point that girls can have kids at a young age. So I brought up the fact, like, so boys can have kids at a young age. She's like, no, boys don't give birth. It's like we don't have to. But, well, I don't think guys should give birth. I think it'd be awful.
Hooker.
What?
It was
Yeah,
one
but you
of
can't say that about my coworkers.
Alfred. It was one of the glidey thingies.
Oh, those. Mr. Stingy the Stingray. No. Shut up, Nicole. You're really not helpful right now.
She's never helpful.
There is no storm.
I've seen it. What's this pedestal? Why there?
Isaac, you're just high.
Isaac, stop talking. You're dumb. Let Nicole speak for you. I can forget a lot of things, Nicole. Like, I forgot you were in this game for a while.
I feel like the only reason you remembered is because I started playing it.
Yes, Reba. Oh yeah, we're definitely finishing this today.
Yeah.
You have a single like boss fight. This is about to be a short video. You got like a couple more sections and then like a boss fight.
Are we thinking last suit upgrade will be before boss fight or New Game Plus?
I think it'd be before the boss fight.
Excuse me.
But back to the whole me getting fired thing. For more context, I work at Chipotle. It's actually a really chill job. Like, really chill. The only issue is they do make everything fresh. Meaning I have to wash and peel and slice and scoop fresh avocados every single morning.
Free Shavakadu?
Yes, actually. Every single morning. Everything is fresh. The chips are in my way because I have to sit there baking them and shove them somewhere. It's awful. But, besides all the extra work I have to do to make sure things are clean, it's a pretty chill job.
You know, sometimes I miss Vine.
Do it for the vibe. That's what I should say when I call DCF on my employee. Be like, I did it for the vibe. I pulled a King Batch big spoon. Shoot it. Kill it. Kill it faster. What's this one? Not really much happens at my job besides like that one instance. I don't really have any fun work stories.
Oh, we got a fake $100 bill the other day.
Did you wait? Somebody? Did you catch them beforehand?
I'm not the one that got it. The manager was, but we didn't find out until she was trying to put it into the safe.
Oh god, that's awful.
Yeah, it was a bleached 10.
Oh my god.
Ammo?
Nope. Darn. I don't understand like the whole fake, but just get real money. Like my workplace hasn't had a counterfeit bill yet, but I'm just waiting for it to happen. But even worse is we do like DoorDash. It's like a big thing now. That we
Yeah.
have like an entire section of the front of the store dedicated to it.
I believe
And I'm
it.
just waiting for somebody to walk in there and just take a random bag.
Do you miss them, Isaac?
No.
I'm surprised no one has yet.
Medical MD.
I'm just waiting.
Okay. My friends left. Came back in body bags. Then came that. Wonder, is it insanity if everyone else sees what you see?
I'd never have left you in that place. You know that.
It was my one
He would have. Freaking liar.
shining star in that darkness.
Especially if he knew Ellie.
Darn.
Am I wrong?
No, you right. I hear you're something of a marker.
I hear you like sniffing markers.
I heard you're somewhat of an expert on markers. We need you to sniff a few.
I'm something of a marker sniffer myself.
Oh my goodness. The amount of Sharpie jokes you could make in this game is amazing.
Yes.
You just see a dead person on the floor is like, oh, too much marker he sniffed. Imagine sniffing markers. Could not be Isaac.
I love how disappointed in me you were when I was making the Weezer jokes.
They were awful. There was no redeeming quality.
One of my friends told me that you aren't allowed to listen to Weezer if you've had sex.
What are you supposed to listen to while going?
Huh?
Are you just supposed to like turn it off in the middle or something?
Oh, hello, Jaden. When the fuck did you join?
Is Jaden joined?
He's apparently watching.
Oh snap! He's hearing about the Weezer jokes.
I don't think he knows what Weezer is. Probably for the
Okay.
better.
Probably for the best. Okay. A bit ago.
Okay, so yeah,
Darn.
he heard all the Weezer shit.
Did you hear about my amazing work story about how I'm probably gonna get fired? you got any job openings, man? Need a good prep cook?
He works at fucking Dunkin'.
I would love to.
You work at Chipotle. I work at a gas station. He works at Dunkin'.
Double tapping, so not really listening. Darn.
There's no power in this section. The marker won't move. We're losing time.
It's okay.
You didn't hear about my amazing story.
What's it say?
Power failure detected. Tether generator. Gravity control.
One of the ground side gravity tethers. Maybe a busted
I swear I'm good. I do think I am going to get fired though.
Hear me out. Twitch chat is a scary entity.
Explain. Give me a good explanation.
Pull up RT game.
I refuse.
Because you know who it is, or a different reason?
Listen, man, you're interrupting my VTuber ASMR.
I hear the explodey boys.
Yeah, that's the VTuber ASMR I was talking about. Believe it or not, I can't listen to ASMR. Like, you know how people find it, like, relaxing or whatever?
I don't
They're listening to
understand
ASMR.
it.
It's just supposed to be, like, satisfying sounds or whatever. I physically cannot listen to it. Not to sound like some special needs kid, but it makes me feel very weird to listen to any form of ASMR.
Alfred, you are a special needs kid.
Right. Jaden, hold down the chat. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh god. We're gonna die. Do 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 do. God damn it. What are you playing, Jin?
Now entering tether control. Cross-contamination field engaged.
I see. The fuck? The fitness gram pacer test.
Tether generators are offline.
Alright, I'm back. I was just explaining to the world why I hate Mario Party.
We don't have to go there, Alfred.
Power restored to West generator.
You're mad. You're just mad. You're mad. You're mad. Why did Jaden say Roblox?
I asked what he was playing.
Why do y'all play Roblox so much?
I haven't been on my computer in a bit.
That's what you say.
I mean, it's true. I've been playing through fucking Crisis Core.
You're bored. You play some Dead by Daylight, bro. The battle pass is about to end. What do you? How? How does it make you angry? Just play killer and slaughter everybody.
Power restored to
Kill them all,
central
Jaden.
generator.
Kill them all. Get some friends to play with. Jeez, man. I can't be the only person to know that actively plays Dead by Daylight. I don't believe that.
Emergency elevator offline. Notifying maintenance. Power restored to east generator.
I know you can't ask Gavin because he's like a secret killer man. But
Power restored
Sure.
to tether generators. Ready for
Sure.
restart.
I mean, are you denying it?
When the hell have I ever done well as a killer?
No, well, doing well and secretly maining are different. You could be the world's worst killer. We just wouldn't know.
No, I hate playing fucking killer.
Janet Isaac.
It's
Power
easy,
slowing
man.
Again. Come back to the marker quickly. The excavation site's just up ahead. Make us whole.
I don't understand why people complain about killers so much. Just kill them. Like me personally, I have an enemy, stab. I'm not a psychopath, I swear. I think Dead by Daylight is a very underrated game.
It is.
It's really fun, though. There's a few annoying characters like the Skull Merchant.
And Jaden's current main.
Who's Jane Kurt?
He's a Huntress main right now.
The Huntress man. Huntress is you can deal with them.
I mean, yeah, they're very easy to cheese. They're still annoying though.
Also, respect for doing the Rift challenges. I did one earlier too, collecting glyphs and all that. With the Hunters, I feel as though it's a lot better than somebody like the Death Slinger.
Touche.
Because with the Huntress, you have to respect like everything. The Death Slinger's just like, oh, you vaulted? Yeah.
I forgot he existed. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Because nobody plays him. People play the Huntress because she has like an insta-kill axe, but you...
Has
only
anyone
get one.
played him since he came out?
Yes. Me.
Anyone else?
There's a couple people, but only like tournament stuff.
Ah.
Which, tournament DVD is actually insane. There's so many rules that you have to follow. I personally could not handle it, but there's some people that will. But Skull Merchant is the biggest problem in Dead by Daylight right now. Because their entire playstyle nowadays is literally just to stall out for an entire hour until the game servers kick you out. Because after an hour, you get kicked out of the game. So
Oh, fuck!
Will just hold a 3-gen. Stop, Jade, stop! Simp! We don't care if the Skull Merchant is thick.
I'm
Multiple
thicker.
C's. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. You bell. Anyways. Don't Google that, Jade. Don't Google that. Also, I love being the only TCG player in the entire group chat. It's crazy.
This isn't even a group chat.
Well, just in general, in the server, I'm the only TCG player. Unless you can point out somebody else that plays trading card games for fun. Like, actively.
1v1 me and Uno.
Okay. You make it sound like I'll lose.
It's a 50-50.
No.
It's a 75-25.
Close enough. You know, I just win, right? I was unstoppable. I actually do wonder if there's anybody out there that could easily beat me at Uno.
Who has a higher chance, me or Ray?
You, just because she sucks. Okay, do you hate playing Nurse or hate playing against Nurse? Because Nurse was the best killer for a very long time. Oh, but yeah, understandable. Nurse was like the best for a long time, but got overshadowed by the Blight.
I forgot about
Because
Blight.
he's just faster. He doesn't have as much verticality, but that doesn't matter. He's just faster.
I figured she would have been overshadowed by Spirit first.
No. We're slower, believe it or not. Even after all, like, the nurse nerfs, where they just take away her blinks. Yeah, Devin does forget about everything, but he's small brain. Sadako? I hate new Sadako players. Like, old school Sadako, like, was cool. Until it turned into, hey, I'm gonna just teleport every 5 seconds, and now you're insta-killable. For the rest of the game. It's fun, isn't it? It's not. It's awful. What is even, like, her weird nickname in the game? It's like the Ring or something, right? What do they call her?
The Unreal.
The Unreal. Some of the nicknames are really weird.
Apparently the shape is, he's only referred to that because in the credits of the very first Halloween, that's what he was listed as.
Yeah, because they didn't really have a name for him.
Because they originally weren't just going to call him Michael Myers. That was just supposed to be his name.
Yeah. But they went the whole, like, Jason, Freddy route.
I was gonna say, isn't Halloween what started that, trope? Because...
No, but it did very much popularize.
Because...
It became big.
Because Halloween is older than Nightmare on Elm Street. And
No, I'm on Elm Street's like,
Huh?
I'm on Elm Street. It's a little iffy in that department.
But yeah,
I
no,
don't really
because,
know if his name was actually Freddy or not.
But, Halloween came out in the 70s. I think late 70s. And wasn't Nightmare on Elm Street 83?
I could not tell you Nightmare on Elm Street.
The only one I've seen is the original. We've had this conversation on stream before.
We have, and I've seen all of them. And
Aren't-
hated the newer ones. They did some changes, some of the characters that were just weird.
Aren't the rest of them basically just shit?
They're just like, just puns every 5 seconds. Like every kill is a pun, even if it's not good.
Bro, the newer ones don't have, fucking Johnny Depp in it.
Darn.
Oh wait, that's the arm guy.
Or Johnny Depp. Don't have enough people pooping on his bed.
I forgot about that.
Mm. TMC. TCM. What is TCM? I'm trying to think of what that is.
The cream machine.
No.
I mean,
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You could have just said Texas Chainsaw.
in reference to the game or the movies?
I'm assuming the movies, because we're talking about the movies.
What?
The game is good. Just, if you see a cook, run away. Game? Talking about the game? The game's good. As long as you don't play against the cook.
Isn't the game just another fucking DVD clone?
There's a lot of differences. There is still 5 survivors, from what I remember, but there's 3 killers, and like the whole point isn't for them to kill you. It's to feed Grandpa enough blood that you're just always exposed, and then they kill you.
Huh. How the fuck do you live then?
You have to find lock picks, break open doors. You gotta break generators, which takes like 5 seconds, and then you have to like find an exit.
Oh.
But see, the issue with that is the character called Cook. It's the cook from the movies, the dude that owned the gas station, right? And his ability is a padlock, meaning he gets to lock whatever doors he feels like, and you have to get a lock pick to unlock it. But you need lock picks for the end of the game, which he can double lock.
Oh.
So
That's bullshit.
If you unlock like the final door and he chases you away, he can just lock it again. And he gets a notification when you unlock it.
And he could just keep doing it.
It's not infinite, but he can do a lot. But not only that, he can also basically see you through a wall. because they have like skill trees or whatever, and there's like a specific one that allows him to hear you through a wall every like 5 seconds and reveal you to like everybody,
That's bullshit.
which is what Grandpa does. So when Grandpa's on cooldown, you just do that. You just find everybody.
So basically what you're saying is if you play killer and play the cook.
Pretty much. Cook is underrated. Everybody hates Bubba. Not a single person likes Bubba. Doing it.
Hentai.
Yeah. But if you ever play the game, never play as Bubba, because he's awful. He's horrendous.
That's depressing.
So you have to slowly charge his chainsaw, which means you have to basically stand still and like rev it up for like 5 whole seconds before you're allowed to run after the survivor. And like your chainsaw has like a certain time limit where you have to re-rev it, and there's like a cooldown for revving it. It's horrendous. Shoot it! Shoot it!
Wait, no. The only correct answer.
Stomping everything is not the correct answer all the time. Just sometimes. I don't actively play the Texas Chainsaw games. I have played it a couple times. But it's surprisingly good. Just don't play as the main killer and always pick Cook. Because really, what are they going to do? Oh, there's a well straight to the basement? Just keep the chainsaw dude in the basement. What's even worse is at the beginning of the game, the 2 extra killers you get can't do anything.
Are you serious?
Until one of the people in the basement die, or sprint around, or unlocks a door, you can't enter the basement.
How much is the game?
Is it? Let me look. I could not tell you.
Will it be worth streaming, or should we just stick to Dead by Daylight when we do shit like that?
It's $40, and I think we should stick to Dead by Daylight, specifically because you need 3 people for killer.
I agree because of the price.
Oh, there we go.
Otherwise, I would say we could just get Jane to play it with us.
Yeah. The killers are in 3rd person though, but I don't think we would play killer, because we would need a 4th person that could handle a game like that. We don't know any, and the only 3-man thing is killer. Which, when it comes to games like Dead by Daylight, and if we played Texas, I would be like the only good killer. And you know what that means? I'd be forced on Bubba.
Oh, they can't all play the same killer? I mean, that makes sense, yeah.
No. You have to play different people, and you have to have Bubba.
Oh.
Because he always spawns in the basement. You have no other choice. But you can pick like any other character from the movies, or at least like the first one. Also, there's 4 people watching. Thank you. We're talking about a different game, playing this game. Genius.
I didn't know someone. Huh.
Yeah. I just like horror games. I play a freakish amount. Like, I could pull out right now my physical copy of the Friday 13th game. No matter how bad it is, I own it.
I can pull out my physical copy of RE4 that I totally got myself.
Yes. I'll pull out my physical copy of Destiny 2 I have in the garage.
There's no way Destiny is classified as a horror game.
It's not, but it does have some horror game elements. Like specific parts of the map.
I could pull out my physical copy of Minecraft.
I can pull out my physical copy of Rocket League. Yes, I paid $3 for Rocket League at a 5 and below.
That's terrible.
It was a long time ago, man.
But I only made the comment because if you think about it, Minecraft can be classified as a horror game.
Well, it's not intended to be played as a horror game.
Huh?
It's not intended to be played as a horror game. It's a survival game.
I mean,
It's not a survival horror, it's a survival.
if we're talking about older Minecraft, I could consider it a horror game specifically because of the fucking music.
Ave Music 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
What'd you miss? Oh, we were talking about how Texas Chainsaw would be a good idea, but we'd all be forced to play Killer. That was about it.
Thank you, Isaac. I always believed in you.
She's gonna betray us.
No. Oh, you suck.
Again,
Are you?
we are
I'm gonna put a hole in you.
Geo-orbital gravity filters offline. Tectonic zone relief. Impact imminent. All personnel, evacuate immediately.
Do.
Are
Awesome.
you gonna shoot? You gonna shoot her?
Tether. Buy his time.
no.
Assuming he's just not letting you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jaden, you didn't miss anything important. We were just talking about if we decided to stream Texas Chainsaw. It wouldn't be the best idea unless we found like an extra friend that's good at games like that.
We don't have one of those.
Come on.
Yeah.
Forget it, Isaac. There's no fixing this.
Oh!
Go, Daniels.
Let who go? Can't you see how delusional you are?
We've got to go.
I'm not
The
delusional.
timeline from the planet crack is about to fall.
I gave you a chance to come around, Isaac. But if you still won't see it, I'll hope you
No.
last time. Wriggling override. This time, watch to the end.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm
Hey, this is the
sorry.
video from the beginning.
I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all.
Oh wait, so has she been dead this entire time?
I can't.
Oh yes.
What's happening?
Then what the fuck are we seeing?
Huh? That's remember the girl you found who was friends with all the Weezers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her.
Just had a talk.
Oh.
If I remember correctly, she sees you as her brother and you see her as your wife.
Ah.
Not much, is it?
That's why I kept calling Nicole useless, because she just isn't actually there doing anything.
I see.
But I had a different prayer. It spoke. Then it listened.
It listened.
Make this stop, I said.
Oh, the other person's still watching this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it understood.
Thank you. Watch just your fucking Smurf account.
Imagine if I had one.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't.
She gonna kill her. Oh,
Was taken.
I was joking.
No, did you not see the little warning they had at the top?
I did, and I thought it
Yeah.
was referring to
I loved you.
the fucking this chick about to get her brains blown out. So I was like, what did
Oh,
it
no,
mean?
no.
Suicide? And then this popped up. Imagine if she was like the first necromorph we killed.
It'd be awful. You wouldn't know. You would never know.
She was.
'Cause she was dead a long time.
I was gonna say she was definitely one of the necromorphs we killed.
Well, she was dead before you showed up, so she would look like all of them.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Cross. That scientist from hydroponics.
Yeah, sir.
People saw what the marker wanted you to
Yeah, it was like her brother.
Yeah.
You guys remember when what's her face was talking about seeing her brother waving on the cameras?
Yeah.
And you knew.
Yeah,
Something
he was dead.
She'd been through so much. And
At least now it'll be in safe hands. The marker won't turn anyone else into its puppet. Give me the loader.
You say that.
No. It's over. We're whole again. For Christ's sake, I'm not going to ask again, Crow.
no, I'm not.
Oh my goodness.
Then just do it. I've got nothing left to lose.
No, you have so much to live for.
It's better this way, I think. You'll never recover from what the marker's done to you.
She says that, but it's 3 games.
Tectonic will drop, all this will be buried. Just like EarthGov wanted.
And then Dead Space 3 happens. And also probably 2.
You never recover fully from the marker. Dead Space 2 and 3.
I will never financially recover from this.
How could I ever live with myself?
I guess I'll just stomp.
Shuttle. I can still make it before she leaves.
I do kind of feel bad for making fun of Nicole like this whole time for being useless, but she literally hasn't done anything.
Except kill herself.
Which you don't even find out about that until like the end of the game. But I think I told you this when the game first started and you weren't listening. But the chapters, if you take the first letter from every single one, it spells Nicole is dead.
I know you said it spelled something. I couldn't remember what you said it spelled.
Yeah, it spells Nicole is dead. Every single chapter.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh. Actually, I'll Google a picture and send it to you so you can see it later.
Bam. Alfred, for when we do Dead Space 2, the Stompocalypse. What do you think?
It'd kind of be funny. We'll see how it goes.
Of course, we have to have Chronicles of Stomp first.
Yeah.
Because what, are we psychopaths? Maybe.
Okay, so secret chapter names in Dead Space 1. New arrivals, intensive care, course correction, obliteration imminent, lethal devotion, environmental hazard, into the void, search and rescue, dead on arrival, end of days, alternate solutions, dead space,
Oh.
NICOLEISDEAD.
Huh. I haven't been paying attention to the chapter names.
I've been like pointing them out because some of them are just like dumb. Dead on arrival, you arrived literally 8 chapters ago.
Yeah.
But I would point them out being like, I wonder if he noticed yet. I wonder if he sees it.
No, because I hadn't been paying attention to it. Did they do anything about that in the other 2 games or no?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was only the first one.
Just Dead Space 3, Isaac is dead.
It's awful.
No. Carter is real.
Carter is real. What?
People playing single player. What the fuck are you talking about?
What's a Carter?
Was this character important?
Gen 2.0? Question mark? No, but it was like a big thing back in the day. That it the big reveal at the end of the game was like teased from the very beginning. Because it came with like, if I remember correctly, I'm not 100% here, but I'm pretty sure it came with like a player's guide that told you all the chapters in order.
Ah. Bless you.
So, how do you feel about your wife being dead? Has this mentally scarred you?
No, because I'm not a little bitch like, Carter.
Darn. Darn. You ever get married, I'm immediately showing this video to your wife.
That's
I'm gonna
terrible.
be that friend. I'm gonna walk up to your wedding and, like, sneak in and blare this on, like...
You're just gonna put this on the fucking
DJ.
power. You're going to be the person to make a cringy ass PowerPoint, and you're going to
Yeah.
have this in it.
Reasons I'm okay with this marriage. My friend doesn't care about his wife. He said in Dead Space 1.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean it.
Just die.
Me or Daniels?
Both at this point. Oh my goodness. She needs to just
But
stop.
Alfred, then Carter's the only one in Dead Space 3.
Oh no, she's taking the last space.
Oh,
ship.
she's about to be the Evil Dead 1.
No, you can't say that. It's not a tree.
Oh!
Yeah, ooh.
I too love Caesar salad!
Crunchy crouton. Crunchy. Final boss time. Well, I guess the new suit upgrade is New Game Plus.
Oh god.
Hidden in a
Oh
side
god. Okay, it's running now.
Oh, the lag.
Oh.
Boss fight, boss fight.
Woo! Wait, can I legitimately freeze that bitch? Nope.
Too big. The giant vegetable monster.
Those are some spicy meatballs.
And probably very explosive meatballs. Does the screen make them explode?
I don't know.
Hmm. So also, I've been reading Weak Hero lately. 100% legally, I swear.
How the hell do you illegally read Weak Hero?
You Google all the new chapters and you read 20 chapters ahead.
Ah.
Because Webtoon is slow. I ain't got time for all that. But, there's like an entire 4 chapters dedicated to like Donald's backstory.
I'm surprised we didn't get that sooner.
I wish they explained his character way earlier. Because he's literally like the big bad of the series, and it's like, let's just not explain any of his motives until 200 chapters in. But you gotta think about it, we also got Gray's story like 100 chapters in.
I thought it was only 80.
I don't remember. I just know I was upset it took that long.
What the hell do I attack now?
I don't know. It might be on one of those like cooldown phases where you have to survive a bit and then shoot again. I really don't know. But you should get back into reading Weak Hero. It is just too good. People want to talk about my addiction to Webtoon. Yeah, it's good. But there's also like a couple of them that have come out. The one thing I hate about webtoons is they'll go on hiatus for like 2 years, and then finally come back, and it's like, wow, you could have done this early.
Or it'll just go to shit after it comes back.
Yeah, but I kid you not, there's one I've been waiting for it to update again for like 5 years. Like, they're like, season 1 is over, it'll take like a year for season 2 to come out. 5 years later, Aladdin's Curse is still not updated. I don't know what happened to the creator. Maybe they got sick of the series, maybe they died. I'd feel bad if they did, but they had a good story. I need more. Like when they ended like God of High School and Boxer, I was like so sad, man. I need more. But their endings were so good. Like when I'm the Grim Reaper went on hiatus for like 3 months. The first month I thought it was never coming back.
I thought it went on hiatus for like a year after season 1 ended.
It went on a bunch of different hiatuses.
Ah.
But none of them lasted very long. That's the thing. They went on multiple short hiatuses, which I was okay with. But other webtoons go on hiatus for like a year and a half. And like when they get picked back up, I'm like, oh, I remember you. Like there was one, it was called Silent Scream. It went on hiatus for literally like 2 years. Had like 3 extra chapters.
Fucking hell. I healed yet didn't heal.
I don't know, it might be buffer time. But there was a webtoon called Silent Screams. It was on hiatus for like 2 years. It came back, had like 2 chapters, and then they just wanted to restart the whole series.
The fact that I got as far as I did first try kind of shocked me, though.
Yeah, you're on its second phase. Pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice.
How many phases does it have?
I have no idea. I think like 3.
Oh.
But I get why they go on hiatus, because a lot of them, not all, but a lot of them are like made by like average everyday people in like their college dorm or whatever.
Yeah.
They're not like big productions and they get like a bunch of money off of this. I understand that.
Casey,
But if you make a good series, you gotta go with it.
Casey told me he was going to see if the novel of Solo Leveling was worth reading.
It's good.
It is.
So, was it the ones with Soul Leveling? I get the artist died, but the story was so good you had to continue it.
He said that the only reason, or he didn't really want, or, what's the proper wording? Basically, he didn't know if he would like it because he really only liked it for the fight scenes in the manga.
Oh, first of all, that's awful. The story was phenomenal.
The story was amazing, and the fights in the fucking light novel seem so much better than the fucking manga.
They're more graphic.
Exact, because you can picture more of it.
In the manga, it's like he card stomps everybody. That's basically it.
And then in the light novel, we get actual fucking details.
Yeah, like, you remember when he fought the American dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the light novel, it was like 4 panels long, and it's just him throw stomping him to him.
It was like 2 or 3 whole ass fucking chapters.
Yeah, it was. These fights are really fast, which is just so they can put more story into it. Which is why I want to see how they do with the anime they're coming out with. The anime for it should be coming out soon, and I've already seen trailer 3 that Crunchyroll came out with, and it's pretty good.
I still have to read the book I have right now. I haven't read Solo Leveling in a minute.
It's anybody that says they don't like Solo Leveling or like it's not one of the greats, It's just wrong.
And-
Sure, it's a lot more fight oriented than some of the other manhwas or manga or whatever. It doesn't matter. That's literally all Dragon Ball is, and you people like it. Like, the reason Goku lost his tail isn't for some big story plot point. It's just because the dude hated drawing it. That was it.
Are you serious?
Yes. He stated the reason he made a plot point to cut off the tail was because he got sick of drawing it and would usually forget about it.
Then why'd he give it back?
I don't know, man. It's just... What confused me is, like, why'd he give all the Saiyans tails if the tail was the issue? Also, it's kind of messed up. He made Goku realize that he crushed his grandpa. It's kind of messed up. Like, letting Goku know that he turned his only family member into a chalk outline is very, very messed up, man.
I'm
We kept
doing
that secret a
worse
little
this
longer.
time.
You're getting comfortable.
I know.
I feel like rereading Solo Leveling, but I've already completed the whole series.
Both light novel and manhwa?
Mm-hmm. Actually, when I finished the light novel is when they finished the manga.
Ah.
So I like immediately switched over, and it was they cut out a couple parts, but it was still phenomenal. I think he could do some damage to Alucard. Love bringing up Alucard into like every conversation about an anime. How far do you think Jinwoo could get in anime? How many wins do you think he could rack up?
I think he could solo quite a few anime.
Like, there's a few obvious ones like Bleach. But-
Yeah.
And if somebody dared tells me like, oh, soul pressure or whatever, he's literally the living embodiment of death itself. A Reaper whose job it is to kill things isn't going to do much. Bro is a walking natural disaster. So much so, he's not even allowed to exist in his own universe. Because death just can't do that. I love how early on in the series they tell you that. It's like, you're not supposed to be here. You're weird.
Someone tried telling me that Goku could solo Urameshi, and I laughed in their fucking face.
No. What is he gonna do?
Oh hey, health get back. I think it was the same kid that told me that Goku could solo Jinwoo.
No. What animes or Urameshi from?
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Who's a Yu Yu character?
Yeah, he's the main character.
Oh yeah. All I remember is that he was dead and he's better than Bleach. I probably should have given me the right thing. Yeah, no, what is he gonna do? The guy's already dead. I guarantee you somebody's gonna be like, well, Goku died too.
And just like Goku, Urameshi was brought back to life. But unlike Goku, Urameshi became a demon.
Yeah, fear you, bro.
And this is the part where we get a game over.
I don't know how you're still alive.
I don't know how I'm still alive. I should definitely be dead.
Like 100%.
Like, I missed most of my shots.
You missed like all of them.
I hit like
Let's say
3.
most. There were so many shots you, but it was so forgiving.
Ew. Kill the hive mind.
Hey yo.
Please give me health. I feel very vulnerable right now.
You shouldn't. That was the end of the game.
There's nothing else after that except for story?
No. Yeah,
Okay.
you should. I love sniffing markers. Industrial zone.
I feel like it shocks you more, or since, based off our conversation earlier before we started streaming, I feel like it shocks you that I like, Crisis Core more than I liked Final Fantasy VII.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Beat the game using only the plasma cutter, let's go!
Now you have to beat the game with everything. How you feeling, man? You survived. You're doing good. Taking off his helmet.
I forgot you existed without your helmet on.
I forgot how weird he looked in the first game. I'm so used to the third game now. That he just
Same.
looks
I was about to ask where his fucking beard was.
weird. He also seems to be a lot chunkier in this.
Oh, I wish I could talk to you.
He has a baby face in this.
Sorry.
He looks weird. He looks like a basic man. What was that?
Was that Ellie?
There's extra breathing in this. Wait a second. He turned off the recording.
So we know they're remaking 2, but do you think it'll be 2? Is that how the first one ended? Like the actual first
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The ending was the same. Hold down that fast forward button. Darn, 16. That is insane.
We're cutting out the credits, right?
Yes, 100%. This is all going.
Just the video's gonna end with the words "we're cutting out the credits," right? Fading.
It fades to black. Yeah, 100%. That'd be funny for no reason.
It would, but I feel like it's something only we would find funny, or if someone just randomly found it and watched it for the first time, they would find it funny.
Yeah. They'd have to get there, though. Somebody left. Darn.
Jaden, your ass still here?
No, Jaden, don't answer him. Make it ambiguous. I don't think he'd be paying attention even if he was.
You right. Oh! Okay, so yeah, it's NG+. Wait, but it auto gives it to you.
Huh. Didn't know that. Also, love getting 10 nodes.
Yes. I mean, I don't need any of them.
I mean, duh, New Game Plus, Flamethrower.
See me.
Disgusting.
That was a good game.
Hour and 50 minutes. It's like half of a normal stream, I think. I can't math.
I'm going to make the entire fucking Dead Space community hate me.
Do it.
I liked 3 more.
That's not really... You're just used to 3.
I know. Except I said that it would make most of them hate me, because you said most people don't really like 3.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like 3. They're more fans of 1. I don't really know why, considering there's not that big of a difference, except from, like, core gameplay things, but yeah.
Multiplayer.
Roll.
Instantly so much better.
Hmm.
Cut to black.